Welcome to the 1.69 patch and July season review. First off, we're going to have the new August card with the blistering scorn. Now this is our common card, which has a 3/4 body that deals 1 damage to all cards, which this is pretty insane as a card because it's really great at dealing 1 damage to a lot of things, which is kind of like a Spirit Harvester but way earlier. So this could actually be a legitimate Magmar 3-drop because Magmar is a little bit lacking on the 3-drops these days. Next up we have a Chakram, which is kind of a controversial card because Chakram itself is a 5/5 body for 5 mana. However, if your general is taking damage a previous turn, it'll turn its body into a 3 mana 5/5, which is pretty insane. This does promote less of an aggro style gameplay and instead promote a more control heavy or a more combo based meta where we want to deal damage when you're going to win, not necessarily every turn to build up towards it. Next up we have the Blood Tara, which has the mana cost is equivalent to the amount of health your general has. Now this card is a little bit weak because in time you're going to have to take all that damage first and then you'll be able to play out a 12/12 body for some kind of mana cost. Even if you play it out in a small body, there's no guarantee that you'll stay alive because of its provoke, because people have burst damage. But it's definitely a fun card to have. And Ruby Rifter is our final legendary card, which is a 6 mana draw engine, kind of like a Scientist last turn. However, this card you can play on turn 6 and then take some damage from your general to immediately draw a card. Originally it does have a 4/6 body, but oftentimes you'll be able to play it out and take some damage with the general and immediately created a 6/6 body with the Ruby Rifter. I'm not personally a big fan of 6 mana card draw engines, but this card could be very effective in a mid-range deck. On to the mid-season patch, we do see a lot of cosmetics added into the game, including the prismatic cards, which are pretty insane. They're really cool looking by putting rainbow backgrounds to all your cards, also giving them a little shimmer whenever you play them out. They also are more valuable in terms of cards, so your card packs are going to have a little bit more spirit in the upcoming days when your game packs. As for the cosmetics, there's a lot of new emotes added, as well as card backs and new profile icons, which have increased by an insane amount because now there's about 90 more profile icons when before there's only 60. There's also an interesting thing with the mystery crates, which are kind of another way to grab cosmetic cards and cosmetic features, which are supposed to be a little bit more valuable than actually buying them individually. So if you're pretty much new and do not have many cosmetics, you can pretty much grab mystery crates to good effect. However, there's a little bit of some trouble with getting them, and right now they're still adjusting how they want to reward people for using the mystery crates. So you might want to hold off on it until a different patch before you plan on getting a bunch of mystery crates. Also, there's some big news in the professional scene for Duelyst. The Scientist becoming the first professionally sponsored Duelyst player. He's connected to Serpentine Gaming, so good luck to him in that foray. And I'd just like to end up this video with a little bit of a special clip from the previous season. Talk about how insane Teget is. Anyway, so this player pretty much put down the Twin Fangs, buffing up his attack well. Looks like he's going to be in it for a little bit of surprise with Saber Spine Tiger and a Dire Type Frenzy, which is going to buff him up by quite a bit. I'm going to buff him up by another 8 damage. So, Teget, take him out. And don't forget, the August season has started, so you can start accumulating points for the World Championships. I'll see ya!